Hey guys, what's up? We're back here with our third episode of City Skylines with our Glembridge city. Last episode, I believe we built out these two neighborhoods here and filled in our older neighborhoods with some parks. Um, I think what we're going to do today is come back over here and lay out a new city, probably more gridded, more of like a downtown area that we can maybe carry back to this tile and then up through this tile to the mountain and then leave these smaller islands out maybe here for like some low residential like it is right now. Um, but yeah, let's get into it.
Where we go from here? Give me sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason, give me your sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason, give me your sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason. Give me a reason, give me a reason. Give me a reason, give me a reason. Give me a reason, give me a reason. Give me a sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason, give me a sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason. Give me a sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason, give me a sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason. Give me a sunlight, tell me you're all in. Give me your loving, I'll stay till the morning. Give me a reason, give me a sunlight.
Right, so we're back. What I did here in the last probably hour or so is I made a new kind of interchange. Not really an interchange, it's more of an off-ramp, but using some kind of like a frontage road. We might continue this back as we expand, but keeping our city utilities over here. Got a bus station that we're going to hopefully set up shortly. Brought some landfills and wastewater treatment plants in line here. I'm gonna keep these on land and kind of hidden from the rest of the city because our water intake's right here, and I don't want that getting polluted. That would not be a good thing for us. But I think we're pretty well set up here going forward. I mean, we can bring this stuff back and keep this maybe even industrial and like kind of just utility based buildings all the way back. You'll see that since I cut away, I guess, expanded this grid out, or created a grid, didn't even expand anything, just created a grid, got us started in filling it all in. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. So now that we have let me pop that open. We have high density residential, commercial, and some office zonage. So what we're going to do going forward is I'm going to keep this side pretty much residential, and then this side will be a lot of high density commercial with some residential and office kind of put in between here, because don't really need a whole lot of commercial as you do compared to residential and office. But this is, we'll explain the way that this is laid out. So basically got some big arteries coming through here. I just noticed that these are backwards. So this needs to turn around. Come out that way. And this needs to go this way. So let's do that real quick, and I'm going to change my trees back. This is new for the update that came with the airports, is you can change the trees on your roads. You can use the trees or the bushes, doesn't really matter. So basically in the middle here, we're going to use this as like a divider between the two different zones. We might switch these up and use districts to kind of lay them out. But what I'm planning to do here is run a monorail down the middle and make like a citywide park that just kind of divides up our commercial and the more residential zones. Then surrounding our residential, I've got some avenues with trees, and right now this is just this will probably disappear, and might use it more as like stadiums or something in the future. Don't hold me to that, but this will probably disappear since it was just low residential until we got the rest of this upgraded. I'm going to throw down a little bit more. Let's throw some office space down right there. And probably throw down more of that right there too. So basically, you just kind of saw that with the layout. High density residential, got a little bit of low density yet. We'll swap that out, and using the office space and like the hospital and police department as a kind of barrier for that sound that's going to be coming from these 6-lane one-way roads and the monorail. That's going to generate a lot of noise, and we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, we'll let this build out. I'm gonna keep dropping stuff down and build this out and see where we get. Hopefully we start progressing a lot more quickly, and once we have a city built up, now we have a lot of this unlocked, we can kind of bolster out and kind of do more fine details with what I want to do with our city. So we'll be right back. So one thing that's pretty noticeable already is we don't have enough elementary schools. That tends to happen quite often when we get a lot of high density residential. So I'm gonna drop another one of them down. Looks like we're probably averaging one elementary school for every like 2-block grid that we've got. So that's something to keep in mind. High schools seem to be doing okay, but our high school is over here. What I'm gonna do is maybe drop another high school right here. That should do pretty well. What did that do? Yeah, so we got capacity for 2,000 high schoolers. We only got 900 in the city. We can move. Let's bring our university over to this side of the street. Put it over there. Just kind of keep it out of the actual residential, because you'll have inner city coming to that university. But you can hear everyone upgrading their land values. It's nice to hear. Of course, it all stopped now. Still have an issue with crime. That's weird. I guess it's just an isolated event right there. That's interesting, though. That's not being taken care of. So we're at 8,500 population. I think we need 9,500, if I'm not mistaken, for the monorail. 9,000, so we're actually really close. We might even be able to do that here yet this episode. Got a cemetery here in the middle. That's going to have to move. That's more of a placeholder as well once we unlock the crematoriums, which I think... Ooh, that's at 14,000. That's going to be... That might be an issue. I might have to move that right now. What do we got in here? 61. Make it empty. And then I'm gonna put one there. Or maybe I'll just keep one in the middle and we'll just work around it. I'm gonna take these. Oops, there we go. 9,000 people. We got a monorail. Good to go there. Yoga garden. Interesting. We got some. Oh, that's from the content creator pack for the trains. I might have to look into those. I haven't actually done anything with them before, but we got some new policies, which is going to be nice since right now I'm going to go through here and kind of district these out for us. So I'll be right back. All right. So I just purchased this. I'm gonna change the height of the land, flatten it out for our rest of our city. That way we can expand it. I think we're having some issues with the police department not being able to turn around, so that's kind of the focus right here. I don't have enough money to do that, so I am running out of time, so I am going to give it a little bit of a way to work around for now until we expand out. Let's look at that though. Yeah, see, I don't. It's interesting that they're having such an issue with that. Maybe it'll have to work itself out eventually. I'm gonna drop. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna drop these down. And maybe go with like a smaller, wider approach than a concentrated one thing here, one thing there. So we did unlock the incineration plant. That's good news. We might, yeah, I'm gonna swap out 2 of these for maybe like 3 or 4 incineration plants. And then same thing over here. I'm gonna swap this one out for a couple more. All right, so we're gonna start planning out our monorail. While we were gone, I created this city park. We're gonna run our monorail right through the middle of it. I don't think it'll be too big of an issue. Done it on a couple of other cities. It works out really well, but having this middle piece here really helps split it up and provide us some more space for public transportation. So we're going to take advantage of that. So we're just gonna use the side roadside station. I'm gonna put one. I suppose we can put it right next to the hospital. And then maybe drop. I'm trying to think what would be the best. Probably something like that. Right next to all the parks entrances, and then we'll just probably leave it difficult. Maybe do one there. We'll just do one maybe every other block or every block. until we start continuing down. It's going to be difficult now, too. Of course, that cemetery got in the way. Nice. Empty them out, please. They're actually emptying out pretty quick. That's not too bad. Alright. Done. Put that there. Go from here to here to here, there, and then back. Not too big of an issue. I wonder if we can even... It would even be worth it. I think what we want to do break the line. Yeah. So we're going to do... Come to here. That way we catch both sides. Alright, everyone will get over that. Let's connect our roads back up, or our sidewalks. That'll work. That is interesting. Don't know why it did that. Let's do another side entrance to our park. And then I'm going to spend the next few minutes here filling this in now that we kind of have our monorail running through where we want it to. So level 5, which basically just lets us put in a trampoline area in here, but we will expand this going that way. Maybe we'll even just leave this open, put some touristy stuff in, and then make another park. I'm not 100% certain, but that's kind of where that sits. Looks like landfills are emptied. I don't need this. Take that back, I do need that. But I need that piece right there. Might have to keep an eye on this on an off-ramp area. It's getting used quite a bit, but I think that's mainly because it's the only way into here and across. That might be remedied by a bridge through here. That's an awfully large bridge. Maybe some ferries or something we can work on. There's a lot of traffic through here, huh? What if... Do that real quick. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just do this real quick before we end the episode. We're actually gonna change this. I got one more trick here. There we go. That's the road that I want. Two in, one out. And then this needs a stop sign. And we should be good. Right, so I need to turn that on. This should be empty now. Otherwise, that would have been emptied by now. It's working. We might have to address that in the next episode and work on our traffic flow.